This is the Mert Auto Trader video for Friday the 27th of March. A couple of housekeeping things. People have started to post reviews on my trading app store review board, and I have to say thank you very much. The reviews are really nice, and they sort of brought tears to my eyes, really. Of course, I'm proud of the system, but it just means so much more when other people like the system too. So for those of you who reviews the system, thank you, and post a review, thank you so much. And feel free, anybody, to make a post. I am very happy to receive them. And just the same, I'm also happy to receive criticism, because if you people notice something that's wrong with the system, I might defend it, but I certainly listen to it. And every now and then somebody will say something and the light will go on. I'll say, that's right. Now, how can I resolve that? And, so keep it coming, because I do listen. I'm not so arrogant that I think my stuff is perfect, although it depends who you talk to. My ex-wives possibly will disagree with you. Anyway, another thing, in the UK, our clocks go back, so I have to change the open time for the New York Stock Exchange. If you're in the US, of course, this will not apply. This number here, I've had to change from 13:30 to 14:30. I don't know what the situation is. It's definitely not, you don't have to change it in America. You might have to change it elsewhere in Europe or China. Please check it out. But whenever the New York Stock Exchange opens at a different time locally, because of clock change, you need to change this to match the time that it opens. Okay. Thursday, system took a short, lost money, very quickly lost 4 points, but then took a long and made some money the rest of the day, because the market went up, trading stop went up. And by the way, just to let you know, the trading stop will never move till after the afternoon reference bar time, because if the system makes 20 points in the morning, it will stop trading. So what it does is look for 20 points in the morning without raising the trading stop. It'll raise the stop to break even, but that's about it. But once the afternoon reference time comes around, it will then say, right, I'm not going to get my 20 points, forget it. That's only before lunch. If I don't get 20 points before lunch, I have to work all day. And it will then start raising the trading stop. So I think there was a day, yes, this day here, I was hoping we might get 20 points before lunch. We nearly made it. You see that the stop gets taken to break even about here, about quite quick, and then about here, and then, but it doesn't trail the stop. Once this time passes and we have made our 20 points, it then starts to trail the stop. Okay, I'm not going to put a new version in the trading app store, but if there's a new version which I'm sending to live traders. The only difference is that it has the version number here, and there's a load of safety features, no performance features at all. All it does is it checks all the parameters, because I've had a number of clients whose parameters have been changed somehow, and the system has traded with the changed parameters which we've already checked, and there have been errors. So the software, and I've distributed it to all live trading customers outside the App Store, the software simply goes around and checks everything is as it should be, with the parameters as they currently should be. So there's no chance now that the system can trade with the parameters set wrongly. On Friday, the market went up, and it tried to do a buy, but it did a dummy buy, because the buy wasn't strong enough. This signal here was actually a buy, but it was a dummy. That means it says, I've got all the conditions for buy, I'm going to do a buy, but purely to stop other trades, because this isn't strong enough. and it was inside the reference bar, and that's one of the scoring features. It has to be a much stronger signal. So it did a dummy buy, and then it got stopped out in dummy, didn't actually lose any money by trade loss dummy. Then it did an actual sell, because the second trade it usually is real, only the first trade dummies apply to. And then the system ground along the bottom of the reference bar, inside and out, all day, and then bang, we got stopped out, and that's it. And by the way, if you think the market's against you because you get a move like this, it's true, because there are institutions who know where the stops, who they don't know, they guess where the stops are. They have ideas where people will put stops, and they have the money to go stop hunting. And one of the reasons that systems get jaundiced to stop working is people know where the stops are. I don't think that's happening with Mert Auto Trader yet, but if it becomes very successful and people know about it, I will change it, because people will know where the stops are. But this is a case in point that somebody said, right, I've got loads of money, I'm just going to buy the market, and as people get stopped out, that helps the market goes up. And people think probably, stop's probably above the high of the day, and that just happened to be where we had our stops, not quite there, but our stops are generated in a different way. They're just 4 points, as we know. And they buy the market and looking for stop generated business, and once they've got the business, that's it. They give up. So if you think the market is out to get you, that is true. There are people who do nothing but institutions, sorry, not people, who do nothing but stop hunt. And that's why guarding stops is very important. And that's why we put our stops in the strategy network and so on. Anyway, thank you very much. Glad you like the system. Any questions, as you know, I'll answer. Thank you very much. Bye.